Hello everybody, it is me, Kofu, and today I'm gonna give my thoughts on it of the summer of 2019, the live action film of The Lion King. Now, on Twitter, Disney has announced who will be the cast of the 2019 film of The Lion King, which will happen in the summer, but we don't know what month. So they tweeted a picture of the cast and what their role will be. So far, there's only about 4 or 5 people that I know of the cast out of the 14 that has already been. But these 14 are well-known characters of The Lion King, of course, and the pictures should be on screen right now. So obviously, I don't know who this person is. Donald Glover will be playing as adult Simba, and obviously everybody knows who the adult Nala is. Beyonce is playing as Nala. That's pretty interesting. So she'll be really good for the singing part, of course, but I haven't seen her in an acting position. That's pretty damn interesting for me. I know her as her great vocal talents and her singing abilities, but her acting, I don't know. Unless you guys have seen Beyonce act before, then by all means, tell me in the comments below, because I'm interested to see her do an acting. And obviously the third one, everybody, you must applaud to this one person, James Earl Jones. He is a one-of-a-kind, in my opinion, one of the greatest voice actors ever. His voice as Mufasa, it's very iconic. Anybody that agrees will think that he feels like a father figure, and he does that well, playing the role of Mufasa. And, well, this one, pretty sure I can't say his name. Chiwetel Ejiofor. I'm sorry if I butchered the name, but he's playing the role as Scar. And I don't know who he is or what he is known for, but this might be interesting. Alfre Woodard plays Sarabi. Okay. Now, when I say that name, it sounds so familiar. I don't know where I've heard her name before. And then John Oliver, of course, Zazu. I know John Oliver for his talk show, and yeah, that's it. That's all I know him for. And then John Kani playing Rafiki. So I don't know who he is. You guys might know, so you can let me know. Seth Rogen, of course, Seth Rogen will be playing Pumbaa. I know him as a comedian type because I seen him in several films, but I was not expecting him to play Pumbaa. And then Billy Eichner, his name sounds familiar now that I think about it, but I can't put my finger on it where I've heard his name. Then Eric Andre plays Azizi. Florence Kasumba plays Shenzi. Now those two I don't know, but the one playing Kamari, Keegan-Michael Key, I know him from Key and Peele, and he might be a really funny person when playing as the hyenas. And then young Simba and young Nala, I'm not sure, but someone has told me that they were in the Broadway, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know who these two are, J.D. McCrae and Shahadi Wright Joseph. Sorry if I butchered these names, I just don't know who they are. But I'm interested to see how they pursue the roles of the Lion King characters that they've been portrayed. But obviously we already know what James Earl Jones does for Mufasa. He's awesome at it. We'll just say awesome. But now my thoughts about this, I have high hopes for this. I really do have high hopes for it because you guys know as much as everybody else does, I am a huge Lion King fan. And if they failed this movie, I'm going to be really damn pissed because this is one of the greatest, I didn't say the greatest. This is one of the greatest Disney films of all time to come out of the Disney's Renaissance era. And well, let's see. And there's obviously there's a Wikipedia film page about this, but we obviously know who the voice actors are, but they have like talking developments. And they said somewhere on September 28th of 2016, Walt Disney Pictures have confirmed that they're gonna remake the 1994 animated film The Lion King, which will feature the songs from the 1994 film and other films that success from the recent box office success will follow, kind of like follow in its path, basically. Cinderella, Maleficent, The Jungle Book, and Beauty and the Beast. Now, Cinderella, I haven't seen that one yet. I seen Maleficent, I seen the Beauty and the Beast, but I haven't seen The Jungle Book and Cinderella. Cinderella was in 2015, and I haven't figured out why I haven't seen this movie yet. I have no idea why. And then The Jungle Book, I have no idea why either. This was 2 years ago, basically. This film was released in 2016. Obviously, I seen Beauty and the Beast because of the actress that takes part of the heroine part, which is Emma Watson. At first, though, when I saw Beauty and the Beast, I was a little bit skeptic because I know Emma Watson to play as Hermione Granger in Harry Potter, and I'd kind of known her for talking in a British accent, but she pulls it off well in Beauty and the Beast because Beauty and the Beast takes place in France, and it's pretty damn interesting to see her act as Belle and have her sing. It's pretty damn good. She pulled it off really, really well. And I congratulate you, Emma, for that. And then, somewhere in February 2017, they were casting the roles of the characters. But they also had some interest, as people might know who these three are. If you guys watch... Oh, sorry for the... I don't know if the recording picked that up, but there was a Facebook notification. But as I was trying to say, and if you guys watch wrestling, you might know who these three are because these three put their interest in providing their voices for the film. It's the New Day, Big E Langston, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. They wanted to have interest and wanted to help providing their voices for the film. And watching wrestling, know about these three. They can pull it off because these three seem a bit interesting. And I realized that Xavier Woods has a YouTube channel called Up Up Down Down, I think it's called. So it might be interesting to see these three provide their voices for the role, for the film, I mean. And obviously the filming started last summer of 2018. And then obviously the music, of course the music. You gotta have the very famous Hans Zimmer return and provide his score of the 1994 film and put it into the 2019 film. It's gotta happen because Hans Zimmer is the composer that made the very famous songs that we know and love. And obviously Elton John would help as well, because he provided some help for one of his songs that he put into the special edition DVD, I think, or whatever song he provided. And I have this feeling that Beyonce, she might help with the vocals and songs as well. But it's pretty interesting. I'm just gonna say it's pretty interesting to see The Lion King come to well, live action basically for 2019. What gets me though is it gonna be bad? Most people might think, am I gonna just hate it? Am I gonna just yell and freak out that it's not going the way I like? No, I'm not gonna criticize that yet. I'm just gonna watch it when it comes out. I'm gonna buy myself a ticket, go down to the movie theater, watch it, grab a popcorn, grab soda, and watch it like I watched The Lion King in 3D. And obviously, if I start crying during the songs and during the horrible moment that Mufasa dies, I'm gonna cry about that, because back then when I was watching Disney films, you don't see the person getting killed. But when Disney showed The Lion King, you see Mufasa's lifeless body. That was a big thing for children back then. We weren't allowed to see the actual lifeless body, but Disney dropped the bombs. You see Mufasa's dead body in the 1994 film. But how can they adapt that to this 2019 film is beyond me. And I might cry because of the technology we have these days. They can make it really graphic and really sad for people like me, because I can cry easily for a sad part of Disney films or any other kind of films basically. So yeah, I can't wait for 2019 to come here, because I'm anxious to see this movie already. This movie seems pretty damn interesting. I'll repeat it again. Pretty damn interesting. Because I'm interested of the casting and the role so far. And right now, I don't know what could happen next. If they do plan to do other Disney films, I don't know what they might do next. If they do Aladdin next, or if they do I don't know. I can't think of any other Disney Renaissance films. But if they do Aladdin, I might be happy to see that. Right now, I really need to go watch the Cinderella and the Jungle Book, because those are the only two movies I have not seen yet that falls in the line with Maleficent and Beauty and the Beast. So I'm gonna go get myself some popcorn, find this movie on Netflix or on Amazon Prime or Amazon somewhere. I'm gonna go watch these two movies and just gonna see what they've done to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little talk that I had about, well, my thoughts of the 2019 film of The Lion King. You guys might be excited as well as I am. I'm having high hopes for it. I really am. I just don't know what they might do to it, or what they might change about it, because this is Disney. They might change a little bit of stuff about it. They might add a new song. They might edit a song out, or might edit a song that was classic from the 1994 film, which is my favorite. But we don't know yet. I still have high hopes, because of one particular song that I'm very anxious to hear. Actually, I have like about several songs that I have high hopes for. It's not the whole movie though. It's not all the songs in the movie. It's just like a few songs in particular that I have high hopes that they might do. So, I guess this is where I end it, so I'll see you guys next time, alright? Take care guys, goodbye. Hope you guys have a great 2018.